Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Why this position works the most, I'm never gonna understand. But it does the job, like, really, it does the job, so I just go for it. Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Andor Season 2, Episode 8. Today I'm gonna try to watch the episodes 8 and 9, but I'm not sure that I can do it because, like I explained to you during the intro of the previous episode, I blocked my sciatic nerve right there on the left on Monday, and since then I'm suffering hell, like, you know, I've never suffered that kind of pain, and I'm considering myself as someone who can handle pain really well. Like, I'm feeling fever only after 39.5 degrees and I'm just a little dizzy. When it's the case, I blocked my jaw, I blocked my cervicals, I had an operation at my hand, and each time I was like, whoa, okay, it's pain, but whoa, it's a 5 out of 10, something like that. That, at the peak, I was at 9, like really 9 out of 10. I was crying, I was seeing blue stars everywhere because of the pain and all of that. Driving was the worst. Driving my car to go to the medical appointment, I was screaming into my car. The medical appointment, the guy gave me heavy painkillers. They're amazing! They're so great! I'm back, you know, with 4, 5 pain, something like that, in continuous. If I'm into a bad position or something like that, I'm back at 7 or 8. But, you know, normally 4 or 5, it's so great, like really. But because of that, you know, it's heavy painkillers. Because of that, I have trouble to talk. Like, I know my thoughts, I know what I want to say, but how it's getting out, you're gonna see that I'm mixing words. Sometimes I want to say words and I'm not saying them right, like right there. See what just happened right there? And I can lose myself, you know, like I'm beginning a sentence and I forget what I wanted to say. It's a warning, you know, I'm telling you all of that about my personal life because it's a warning about the fact that the intros and reviews of this episode, of the next one, might be a little confused. Also because of the fact that you're gonna see me moving a lot during the reaction part. It's gonna be because of that, because I'm searching for the best position possible for me. And what did I want to say? Like, I thought also that because of that my intros and reviews would be shorter than usually. Yesterday, my review after the episode 7, it was 20 minutes long. Well, I cut a lot of things during it because in fact I saw that I was repeating myself a lot. But apparently, in fact, the fact that I'm like that on that medication, oh boy, I'm going everywhere, I'm talking about personal stuff, all of that. The fact that during the previous episode they insisted on the fact that the Ghorman people die into the resistance, an occupied territory with resistance doing terrorist attacks from the inside, a lot of militaries, the dictator thing with the curfew, all of that. For sure, as someone French, it reminds me the resistance during World War II, and the fact that the Ghorman, they look like French, they talk like French people, they dress like French people during that period of time, like, it's pushing the comparison. So that's why during the previous review I told you about the story of my family on both sides, you know, my mother and my father's side, about the resistance, to show you that in fact someone French watching this show, watching this season, for sure we're gonna think about it, and for sure it talks to us a lot. Go watch the review if you want to know everything. I'm not gonna repeat it again during this intro. But it's a reminder about the fact that this season is really talking about that, making a lot of parallels between the situations, and that's pretty great. That's something that for sure I appreciate. And you know, even more for the last episode, me who loves so much these characters and who can talk about these characters during 10 minutes, in fact I talked less about them. Even if I wanted to talk about Dedra and the fact that I love the girl, but right there I can see that she's doing such awful stuff, horrible stuff, and I want for her to get stopped. To get killed, I'm not sure, but to get stopped for sure. But this character is so well written, I love her so much for that. But I hate how she's treating Syril. She's not considering how valuable he can be, and he can see that she's not using him, she's not considering him as useful, and I'm scared for that, for their relationship, because really, for the beginning of this season, they were my powerful couple, even more than Cassian and Bix. I love them way more, in fact, at the end. So I'm a little afraid of Syril not taking the situation well, and even more after that little scene that we saw with him and the girl from the Resistance, the fact that she slapped him, I felt something right there, like something happened between them, she felt betrayed, like I felt something. So Syril, what happened between you and the girl? I'm wondering about it. Cassian is now in Ghorman, that close to Syril and to Dedra. Clearly he's there for Dedra to get his revenge on Dedra. We'll see about it. But the fact that these three they are at the same place. See, I need to move. That's it. Each 5 minutes I need to move. Yes, no. Each time I'm like, yes, no, can you handle that position for 5 more minutes? Okay, it seems that I can handle it for 5 more minutes. It's pain, but not hell. So that's enough. Like really, I'm living like that now. Pain, yes. Hell or not? Okay, not hell, so it means that it's a perfect one. I hate everything and everyone right now. Never underestimate a pain that you can have in your ass. That's the moral of the story. I thought that it was just bad positions that I had working at my desk. I was like, oh, okay, I had a long day at my desk. Maybe I was into a bad position, that's okay. You can move on. Ah, no. If it's going that bad, I swear, I'm never gonna underestimate that kind of pain anymore. Never underestimate a pain into your ass. That's the moral of the story for each one of you. Please. Because that pain, the sciatic nerve getting blocked like that, I want to cry just to think about it, the peak. I want to cry just to imagine taking my car, driving my car. Like really, that's the worst ever. I want to stay into my apartment for 2 weeks without moving. Okay, let's go for this episode. You know, for how the season is built, a drop of 3 episodes at a time, beginning with a time jump, finishing with a big event. Normally the middle episode is a little slower. It's the preparation of the plan of the big thing that we're gonna have during the episode 3. So that's what I imagine for this episode. Let's go for it. Remember that if you want to have my Patreon, on which you can have these reaction videos earlier, you have 2 versions. You have a longer reaction part than the one that I post on YouTube with the level 2. You have the full reaction part with the level 3. Everything in full opacity with just one video, without any ads, all of that. It's the best way to support me. If you want and if you can, it can be only for the time of Andor, you know, only for 1 month. It's totally okay. It can be truly useful because I'm a little reactor on both platforms, so each little help can be appreciated. If you want to pay for my medical appointments, you know it can help. The massage, the chiropractor that I saw, for example, that the French health system is not taking it, so for example, it can help for that. Guys, let's go for this episode. They are preparing something. What? We know that this guy arrived because Dedra was not enough. Ghorman already sleeping with the girl.
What's going on here?
There's reports coming in from the countryside. They're saying we've landed mining rigs.
She seems to not appreciate to be left behind.
He's given orders to barricade the building.
I saw that. Seems a wise idea. Done with local rules. The only story that matters is Ghorman aggression.
The threats. The inexplicable resistance to imperial law.
All of the propaganda about see how bad they are.
Our struggles with Ghorman are well documented at this point.
Time to eradicate everyone and everything.
Many people, even some Ghormans, have already been asking how long the Empire's patience will be tested. Here we are this morning with rumours of a general strike and mass demonstration.
Really, these governmental medias.
Sorry, sir. Comms are down, we're making rounds. Imperial employees are to report immediately to the IOC building.
Okay. If Dedra is left behind, you, Syril, like really, you're a puppet for them. Resistance! 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 But to do it so obviously into a dictature like that, you're all gonna die. Take it from a French girl who learned about resistance in France during World War II. I'm all for riots and manifestations, but really too late for that, my dears. And you're just giving them a reason to... Every one of you. I told you, I'm on medications. Heavy medications. I'm only gonna talk like that now.
You dare walk out! You dare walk out! How could you be so foolish?
You know he betrayed you.
How do you say that? How do you speak the word? Have a spear to tread outside agitators. Look at you. Even now, people know what you're doing. We've had reports all night. There's mining equipment being dropped all over the planet. Oh, it's a rumor. Are you mad?
Do you really think so, Syril?
And it's worth saying. What kind of a being are you? Watching our ground. What is it you simply steal from us?
Everything as you want it?
What I want is a comfortable ride home.
Meaning that you want to finish all of that quick.
But let's not confuse the chain of command. I'm the trader supervisor, you're the finger. Make sure you're available.
I'm not sure I'll be back. Not to worry, even over here. Didn't look you in.
Oh. Good boy.
I hope things work out for you. Buildings are built on hope.
Do you understand, Syril? Do you get it? Can you switch? The fact that Dedra doesn't value him that much, he made all of that for her, but her, she's not considering him. You can see what is happening. Oh, Syril, can you switch?
Over here.
They are guarding you. And then? Close the exit of the plaza? That's the place where a lot of people died and you're gonna kill them all here once again. You're blocking them all here.
Patrol, sir. Within the ground. Was that not my order? They're green, sir. They're useless. I see an Imperial uniform, Sergeant. I see a barricade laying to the memorial that I need kept open. You will march them out there immediately and secure the area where you can all finish your days in an Imperial brick.
You want to provoke the incident. It's a bait, you know, like it's you're using young soldiers as a bait to make them all mad, so they're gonna do something. And that thing, you know, about breaking the soil, that was something during some manifestations in France, to take the rocks, to send them at the police. You know what is coming. You prefer to show unity than anger.
What are we doing here?
Following orders.
How long have you known about all this?
We can discuss this later.
It's too late already.
Please, you're hurting me.
And you are going to tell me what the mining ships are doing here? There is an armada up there. They're already unloading in Jalnobi and Meero. You couldn't even wait. Tell me it's a rumor, and I will throw you out that window.
Oh no!
What?
I love you so much, both of you, and both of you together. No!
They need it. It's the energy program. It's directly from the Emperor. It's something they can't do without. They need the planet.
How long have you known this?
How long have you used me? That's the real question.
This began long before we got here. They've been planning it for years. They're doing this no matter what. We wanted to be together. You didn't seem to mind the promotions.
He said it was the happiest day of his life.
Good luck, Dedra.
I'm so proud of you, but it breaks my heart. I'm so conflicted. This relationship breaking like that, it's breaking my heart. But Syril, your reaction, I'm so surprised and I'm so proud. Syril, the change is like, oh wow. It's a provocation, just a provocation, what that, what you do. Syril, you want to help, but how? No! I said it wrong. I know the move.